My name is Johnathan Bonner. I'm from Chesterfield, Missouri, and I attend Parkway Central High School. I chose Notre Dame because I'm a long-term fan of the Irish. That, combined with their top-notch football program, supportive coaches, and world-class education, made Notre Dame the perfect school for me to be successful the rest of my life. Go Irish.
This is one of the great stories in my 35-year college career. We were walking back to our car, Coach Kelly and Johnathan in front, and then I was behind with the parents and the coaches. And as we turned down the hall and came around the corner, we came right by the lunchroom. And in the lunchroom at his high school, Parkway Central, there were probably several hundred, maybe 300 kids eating at the time. And when they saw John walking around the corner with Coach Kelly, they all stood up and applauded for John Bonner. It was maybe the most impressive thing I've ever seen, a testament to a kid that is so highly respected and loved in his school. I've just never seen that kind of reaction before. So that was really a neat experience for me to see that.
He is a very interesting prospect because he's a physical, rugged player at the point of attack, and I would argue that he's probably better as a run defender and as a guy that can anchor and hold the point better than he is maybe a natural pass rusher with flexibility and bend to shave the edge, off the corner. A well-rounded player that could also play as a 5 technique because he's got some of that inherent strength that you'd like to have from a defensive lineman position to be a guy that can play on every down, maybe not a superb pass rush guy, but a stout player at the point of attack.
To me, Johnathan Bonner is an upside kid, and he's a kid that is, he's got an opportunity to really grow into his body, put up really impressive production on the high school level, but is to me has his best football ahead of him, and is still getting better, and that's what's encouraging, and that's what's exciting about him is you feel like he's got a high ceiling and is going to continue to improve.
Ball player has exploded this year. I went and saw him as a junior, and I thought he was good at 220, 225 pounds. Now he weighs 250, and he was the defensive player of the year in the Metroplex there in St. Louis, and dominated from get-go. I think about 15 sacks. The guy is an explosive ball player. Notre Dame's going to love him because he can play outside linebacker or defensive end. But he's a guy that went from just being a prospect to, I think, a difference maker at the high school level just in 1 year. So he added 30 pounds of muscle and really exploded onto the St. Louis scene this year.
Johnathan came to us in camp and really lit the camp up. We knew about Johnathan, but he was kind of under the radar as a prospect, maybe not rated as high as some. And so we were interested to see how he would do. And it didn't take but 30 or 40 minutes before Coach Elston figured out that this is a guy we better be watching throughout the day. So he called me over, and we started to really zero in and drill down on Johnathan Bonner. And we put him through the most grueling, rigorous day that you could imagine for a prospect. Not only did he do the camp work, but he did extra work, and we tested him against some really good offensive linemen during the day. And whatever we asked him to do, however long he had to work, and he was totally exhausted by the end of the day, Johnathan, without question, without blinking an eye, did it and excelled in it. So what Johnathan is a grinder. He's got plenty of ability. He's going to be 6'3", 6'3 and a half. He's going to be 250, 260. So he's going to have plenty of size, and he can run well. But what distinguishes John Bonner is his work ethic and his just ability to grind and his toughness. And so we expect that John Bonner will get better throughout his career because of his unbelievable work ethic.